Hi guys, Steph here. Now what we've got for you today is another gorgeous and very handsome pen. Can you tell what it is? Well, for you people that watch regular, yes, you would have seen this before. It's a Sheaffer PFM or a Sheaffer pen for men. Now I've shown you this particular model is actually the Sheaffer PFM Mk V. I've shown you another Mk V, but the difference being that one was in Burgundy and it was also made in Australia. Now what I'll do at the end of this video, I'll leave you a link so you can go and have a look at that one if you wish. But as I say, this particular one is a Sheaffer PFM Mk V. This one is made in the USA. You can see it comes in this beautiful classic black with this gold filled cap to the very top there, and we can tell it's a PFM Mk V by this gold stud to the end of the barrel here. Now as I say, this one is a Sheaffer, and if we show the top of the the bottom of the cap there, you can see it's Sheaffer, and if we turn it round slightly you'll see that it tells us that this one is made in USA. So as I said, a Sheaffer PFM, one of my favourite pens. I've just finished this one. I've put a new sack, a new point washer, new O-ring in it. So what we'll do, we'll test it for you in a moment. Now the size of these pens, as we've already told you, is from the top of the cap to the bottom of the barrel is around about 135 millimeters capped. Around the barrel, around about 12.5 millimeters in diameter. So a lovely chunky pen. Now I don't want to go into too much detail because at the end of the video, check on the or click on the little box there and you'll go to the other one, the other video that I did, and I gave you a lot more details, i.e. they came in obviously lots of different colours as well. So what I'm going to do is just simply concentrate on this one and keep it, well, as short as possible. Let's give you a twirl of the pen. As you can see, absolutely superb condition. Now for you people that have not seen these pens before, if we take you to the section there, you can see just below the section you've got these little sort of studs. That's actually the clutch that holds the cap in place. And as with these pens, one of my favourite Nibs, this beautiful gold inlaid nib. If we show you the top there, you can see it says Sheaffer. I think to the left it's got 14 carat, and then there's a little symbol to the right, and then to the very bottom of the inlay there, I'm hoping you can see it says USA. Let's give you a different angle. Absolutely gorgeous nibs. There's a sideways view for you. If I turn it over, you can see the feed underneath there, and as I'll show you in a moment, this is filled by a Snorkel type filler, which you can just see in the middle of the feed there. So as I say, it's a Snorkel type filling system, which means to the end here we've got this little squared off knob, and if we actually turn that until it clicks, there we go, you'll see the Snorkel tube comes out of the feed underneath there, and then once you fill it, you simply turn it back again and you can see the tube retracts back into the feed there. So a beautiful filling system. So, well, what we're going to do, let's unscrew the Snorkel, pull out the tube like so. Incidentally, these pens, as I say every time, they fill on the downward stroke only and not by pulling on the tube there. So what we're going to do, let's dip the tube into the ink, and I'll be quiet at this point. Okay, I don't know if you could actually see that or hear it. There was lots of bubbling going on, and what I'm doing is just simply turning it, so as you can see the tube retracts back into into the pen. Let's bring on some paper. One of the things I did is smooth the nib on this one because it was a little bit on the scratchy side. So what we have is a Sheaffer, as we said, PFM, or Pen for Men. We're dating this pen round about, well, 1959 through to, I believe, around about 1968. It's a hard nib, there's no sort of variation in the line, there's no flexibility, although saying that, it's writing very nicely with this fine line. A lovely writer, and for me personally, a lovely comfortable pen to hold, a very large pen. Very collectible in their own rights, these particular Sheaffer PFMs. So as you can see, a lovely writing sample, writing with a fine line. So that's how we fill the pen. So what we do now, if I actually unscrew the bottom there, and you can see the snorkel comes out to the top there, and what I'm going to do is actually just press it down, and I'm hoping, there you go, I'm hoping you could see that and obviously hear it. Okay, you could hear the ink coming out there. So just to give you a little bit of indication of how it actually works, what we'll do, we'll pull out the tube again, we'll dip the, so you can see it over the camera, we'll dip the little tube into the ink. Okay, you could hear and see that bubbling. We'll leave it for a few seconds, let the ink go into the sack. Now if we pull back on the snorkel tube like so, and something that you didn't actually see to down below here, the ink went spurting all over. So there we go, let's just do that again for you. So don't pull the tube out when the pen is pointing elsewhere. So let's do it again. Okay, now if I pull it out again, there you go, you can see the ink goes squirting out. So let's do it once more time. So let's pop it in the water. We can hear the bubbling. So at this point, what you would actually do, you would actually screw the snorkel back into the pen, and again you wouldn't actually go to top the ink up until it actually runs out. So what I'm going to do is actually unscrew it again. Now if I pull it, you should see, there you go, some of it actually squirts out, but if I press down now, there we go, we can see lots of water coming out. So one more time. There you go, and there we go. So what we'll do, we'll carry on with actually flushing it off camera. So let's turn that back on like so, pop the water to one side, and I'm going to keep it at that. So let's put the cap back on. So there we have it, a super handsome Sheaffer PFM fountain pen from around about the 1950s, 60s, in this beautiful classic black. I hope you've enjoyed looking at it. Leave a comment below, don't be shy, but for now I'm just going to say bye bye now.